It's Friday night. Somewhere out there, there's a bar that smells like floor cleaner and regret. People are screaming over music they don't even like, paying $20 for a cocktail that's basically just ice and blue sugar, and pretending they're having the time of their lives. And then there's you. You're in your pajamas, you've got your favorite snack, your lighting is dialed in perfectly, and the only social interaction you're having is with a YouTube video. This one, hopefully. Society likes to call us reclusive or antisocial, but psychology has a much more interesting explanation. Why is staying home alone so addictive? Are we broken? Or we have simply cracked the code to a better life? Let's dive into the glorious, sarcastic, and surprisingly scientific world of the professional homebody. First, let's talk about the social battery. In the world of psychology, this isn't just a meme your introverted cousin posted on Instagram. It's actually tied to how your brain processes dopamine. Extroverts are essentially dopamine junkies. They need high intensity social stimulation to feel normal. Without a crowd, they start to wither like a plant without water. But for those of us who love staying in, our brains are more sensitive to that stimulation. For a true homebody, a 5-minute conversation about the weather or the grind provides enough dopamine to last us until the next lunar eclipse. We aren't antisocial, we're just efficiently social. Why would I just spend 5 hours at a loud party when I can get my lifetime supply of human interaction from a 30-second chat with a delivery guy? And speaking of parties, we have to address the greatest legal hike known to a man, the cancel plan. There's no drug on this planet that feels as good as getting a text that says, "Hey, I'm actually feeling kind of tired. Can we reschedule?" Psychologically, that feeling is sudden release of cognitive load. When you agree to go out, your brain starts a background process of social survival prep. You're calculating travel time, what clothes won't make you look like a bridge troll, and how to fake interest in someone's cat. When that plan dies, your brain gets an instant refund on all that energy. It's like finding $50 in an old pair of jeans, but for your soul. Now let's look at your fortress of solitude. In environmental psychology, there's a concept called place attachment. Outside, you have zero control. A car might splash you, a stranger might try to sell you a crypto, or even for a bit, you might run into someone from high school. But at home, you are the god king of your domain. You control the temperature, the playlist, and exactly how many crumbs are allowed on the couch. Staying home isn't about hiding from the world. It's about returning to the only place where your true self isn't being judged by a guy with a fedora. It's the ultimate form of self agency. You aren't missing out, you're opting out. This brings us to JOMO, the joy of missing out. While the rest of the world is suffering from FOMO, that frantic, sweaty fear that everyone is having more fun than they are, the homebody has reached a higher state of consciousness. JOMO is the realization that whatever is happening out there is probably overrated, overpriced, and involves way too much standing up. But before we get too smooth, there is a fine psychological line we have to walk. There's a difference between solitude and isolation. Solitude is a choice, it's restorative and peaceful. Isolation is a present. Humans are still social animals, unfortunately. Even the most hardcore homebody needs a tribe. It's just that our tribe usually consists of 3 people, a dog, and a Discord server. If you're staying home because you're genuinely terrified of people, that's an avoidance coping mechanism. If you're staying home because your own company is genuinely top tier, well, that's just having high standards for your time. So if you're watching this from the comfort of your bed, surrounded by zero drama and even fewer pants, don't let the world tell you you're lazy. Your brain is just wired to appreciate the finer, quieter, and significantly cheaper things in life. The world is out, expensive, and frankly, a bit much. Your living room is quiet, free, in exactly the right temperature. The math is simple. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a very important appointment with a bag of chips and a 4-hour video essay about something I'll forget by tomorrow morning. So, stay home, stay weird, and for the love of everything, don't call me. I won't answer.